navigators, entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs. It's me, Deepa, back at you with another really awesome video. Today's video is all about staying focused, and I'm sharing my 6 awesome tips and weapons for staying focused. I have so many things and people and items that can keep me distracted, and it's unbelievable how I still manage to stay focused. I'd like to think that it's actually these weapons that are helping me out here in getting all the things that I need to get done. In a given day, I'm switching between a teacher for a 4-year-old, a cook, an occasional baker, a business owner, a coach. And sometimes I do lose focus on what I should actually be focusing on because I'm switching and juggling between all these roles and trying to wear all these hats. And I'm sure you're the same too. And focus is one thing you need and you're going to need, especially when working from home and trying to run an online business from home. So if you're a mind wanderer, internet wanderer, or just an imaginative wanderer where you easily get distracted and so many things can distract you, then this video is the video for you. So, secret weapon number 1, a plan. This is actually your big picture, comprised of little pictures. I like to call it the puzzle. And my plan is set up into quarterly, monthly, weekly, daily tasks. If it never gets planned, it never gets done. That's the simple truth. So, how I plan my week, I have a video on that, which I'll link right now. But don't go and watch that video right now. I'll also link it below so you can watch it after you've watched this one. To stay focused in my day, I use my productivity planner. Now you can use any kind of planner so you can actually write down the tasks that you need to achieve in a day. Now remember, I also said it in one of my videos, people overestimate what they can do in a day and underestimate what they can do in a year. So set yourself just 3 tasks, 3 main important tasks that you need to do in your day. If you manage to finish those 3, you can move on to the others. But the 3 tasks are the 3 tasks you must complete in your day. So I use my productivity planner from Intelligent Change, and I find it really useful just to keep track of my top 3 tasks and to keep track of my week as a whole and really reflect on how my week went. Which leads me to secret weapon number 2, and that's time tracking. So the productivity planner is actually designed to track your time in 25-minute increments. It's pretty much based around the Pomodoro technique. The Pomodoro technique is a technique whereby you're working and splitting your tasks up into small mini times of about 25 minutes, where you get a 5 or 10-minute break and then you can continue with your task. But it's a great way to time track. It's a great way to complete your tasks because you're setting yourself these small time frames in which to complete your task. So if I just say to you 6 hours to complete this task, it's going to set you off into overwhelm. But if you say just do 2 by 20 minutes today and 2 by 20 minutes tomorrow and 2 by 20 minutes the next day and whatever until you finished your 6 hours. Time tracking is also good because it allows for you to see how much time you're spending on specific tasks. So when you plan in future for those exact same tasks, you know roughly how much time it's going to take you. So in that case, you can then stay focused on what it is you need to finish because you know you only have 10 minutes and you only take 10 minutes to do this task. However, I also time track everything so that I know exactly where I'm spending all of my time, and where I'm putting more focus on and where I'm not. And in order to time track everything, I have it all on a numbers document and I track it by every single day. This is actually a great way and a great technique for people who waste a lot of time. So if that's you, think about it. Just say, track your time, call yourself out and see where you're wasting your time and where you're not. One of my favorite principles is the Peters Principle, which states that work expands, so is the time to fill it. Which simply means if I don't give myself a set time to finish something, the time I take to actually finish it expands. I'll take forever to finish that task. Time tracking with deadlines is so important when trying to focus on something and get it done. When you know what it is you're supposed to be doing and you know exactly how much time it's going to take you and you know when it needs to be done by, trust me, flowing and getting into the flow with it and doing it and staying focused on doing it actually just falls into place. When you have something to focus on, focusing on it makes it that much more easier. If you're just going to say, I want to make a couple of videos on YouTube, but you don't have a set plan of how you're going to do that, those couple of videos will take time, when really you could be doing 3 videos in a week, like me. It's hard work, trust me. Anyway, I digressed. Secret weapon, to use some kind of project management software. These are the fantastic and most greatest inventions for any entrepreneur, aspiring entrepreneur, anybody who's running a business or managing multiple projects at a time. This is so fantastic. I use Airtable simply because I love to set out things in a table. I'm OCD like that. But I use a combination of Airtable and ZenKit to set myself these deadlines and tasks and understand my overall project and see my progress on my projects. And the good thing about this software is that it actually reminds you when you have a deadline coming up, because we can forget, So trying to stay focused on that task and on that overall project becomes so much more easier when you have it so simply and easily laid out for you. Remember, a scattered mind, what was it anyways? A scattered mind never gets anything done. I just made that up, but it's true. If your mind is scattered and there's no organization, trying to get things done just becomes so much more harder. Trying to focus on something just becomes so much more harder. You know the term I was trying to refer to, right? Please leave it in the comments below because it's just gone. I don't remember it. Secret weapon number 4 is splitting up those tedious tasks into small, bite-sized, manageable tasks and small little items that you can actually take action on. So for example, editing a video like this takes me about 3 to 4 hours, which is a huge task. But if I say I'm going to sit for 20 minutes just to go through the entire video and take out any of the mistakes, that's doable, right? So splitting up these tasks and then completing them using secret weapon number 5, the Pomodoro timer. This is my best friend. Apart from Instagram and Facebook and any other social media apps on my phone, the Pomodoro timer is also well used. So I split my tasks up into 20-minute increments, as I said before, and I use the Pomodoro timer app to stay focused. So once I press that timer, that is the laser focus zoned in time. I try and make sure that I don't get any distractions. And I let the timer run. And I purposely do it on my phone because I have this sort of thing that if I'm going to play on my phone whilst the timer is on, it just doesn't seem right. I'm timing myself. I'm doing this for myself. So when it's on my phone, the chances of me actually trying to grab my phone and check notifications or emails or anything like that are very slim, which is awesome because I don't want to have my phone near me when I'm trying to focus, and neither do you. Secret weapon number 6, my notebook app, or any other piece of paper. Now this might seem like a weird thing or a no-brainer for you, but trust me, it's a lifesaver. I have a special notebook app and an actual physical notebook just to record my train of thought. And I'll tell you what, just in case my thoughts get disturbed or what I was working on gets disturbed, because as I said, I am so easily distracted and I get so easily disturbed too, like that sound over there whilst I'm trying to record. I am one to attest that whilst I always strive to put my full focus in everything that I do, I'm also just disturbed just as much. And so all I do in my notebook is before I allow for myself to get fully disturbed or distracted, I jot down where I was and what my train of thought was and where I was kind of heading, so that when I come back to actually working on that, I can then focus in on it really quickly rather than trying to sit and try and think, what was it that I was trying to talk about, or what was that good thought that I had, or that good word that I needed to use, or that phrase that I forgot to use, or that title, or whatever it was that I forgot. Trust me, I've forgotten such really good ideas so many times, countless times, that I make sure now that I write them down in a notebook on my app or on a physical piece of paper. Anyways, those are just my key weapons that I use to focus. I'd love to know if you have any other key weapons that you'd love to share with me in the comments below that can help me become more focused and productive, because we're all humans. We try to be focused, but we can easily get distracted. So any new things, any techniques, any tips will be greatly appreciated. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy watching all of my videos, like the one that I used to plan my week, which you need to go and watch now, then please don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking on the button below and to hit the bell icon to be notified when a new video goes live. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.